Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. There is no question today's game could be defined by the passing game. The Pats are #1 in total pass yards, going up against the Bills, who will have to be at their best to slow them down. With that, we'll send you up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough as we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots.
Watch you now, Barney! Watch you now, Barney! Barney! Watch the twist!
They come up in an offside eye.
Green 30!
They'll go on the ground. And they'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And so often we talk about electric playmakers as we look at the offense here. Sammy Watkins, he's an electric playmaker.
Love the word you used. Electric indeed. Dynamic. And this guy makes plays
No.
and opens the game up.
Philly, here we go. Set. Green 39. Green 39.
In motion right is Watkins. Now a handoff as they run left side. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. And a look at the defense now. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Detroit! All right, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Ready? 5-5.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
11. You got ready. Mike 5-5. Right there. Mike 50. Mike 50.
2nd down. Here's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Patriots. 36 yards.
Really good recognition of the offensive line of the blitz. They picked it up, allowed for more time to throw the ball deep downfield. And a big completion.
Breeze going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Joker.
12.
Big edge.
Okie.
Watch twist.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Slant route caught by Edelman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback and not just a productive one. Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Nice hit, baby. Key to tight end. Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And here are the defensive starters. In your old position, you get to talk about the secondary.
The best athletes on the field, Brandon.
Debatable.
Well, we'll see how this goes today. I love the way you put my guys down. But you know this. They've got to cover, and they have to tackle. They have a heck of a task in front of them in this game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Time running out here on the play clock.
Out. 3 down.
That comes at 1. And now Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, you're a little more cautious when you start that next drive. Just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious. Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Check 3.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Watkins alone on
Barney.
the left side. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
No, check that.
Out of the gun. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Try that to the other side, not
The
this
Bills
side.
send the punter out. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. Edelman set to return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? I think that not only did he say that.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. They're soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal. Put them in some tough spots, but what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Banjo.
Slot man moves
Banjo.
right. They'll give it here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. All week in practice, they stress grounding, pounding the football, and they really executed it well there to get the 1st down.
That usually means getting back to being physical in practice, because when you emphasize pounding the football, it doesn't really come together unless you practice it the same way you're going to play it in the game. That means more bodies, more pads, and a whole lot of popping last week, and they got it done in the game.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Love the run right there, and when you analyzed him coming out of college, when you tried to put a grade on him, you saw the flashes while he was in school, but you didn't see the full production. You didn't see the finished product. He's a little bit raw, but you can see that he's active. Those types of runs make you think there's plenty more there, and we'll see if that continues for him.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd down following the run.
Strong right. You can't block me. You can't block me.
The long-time Patriot gets LeGarrette Blount. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So the run gets him the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did, what the receivers did to help. Sometimes the running back's pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of good yardage and made it happen with great effort.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Now let's go. 3-9.
Back to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and tries to knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach the ground, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. And Aguayo's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
And now out come the Patriots. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo.
They come up in an empty set. Four
Here
wide
we go.
receivers, one tight end.
Off. Hey, two.
Check four.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Shaq Lawson coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Hey, we got tight left. Tight end's left. Three down.
Defense showing blitz.
Pull down.
Tight dog.
53. Check hot route. Ready. Mike Monday.
Switch it.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. There's Breeze. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Shift together here from the D-line.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
Check 52's the mic.
So the chain gang now going for the drive ball on the 10, first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills will add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
You got juice, son. He took you to school.
After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Ready. We're waiting.
Hey, boys, we got four. Four down.
Opposite.
Shift.
Over. 6 guy. Check 6
Going on first down is Breeze. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete.
You better get
Give him
away
12
from
yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the Briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
Now Breeze. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Fresh set of downs here.
Tight left. down. Ready. Hey, kill. Check three. Hey, kill. He's coming. We got double up.
On first down, Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. They come out five wide. Three of them to the right side. Breeze now. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. A dump off to Elliott. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Breeze now on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick, but able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Check. Ready. 95. You go Mike 50.
Watch safety creep.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Going up top. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
In your face.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And now they call on Stephen Gostkowski. His career-long 57 yards set just a year ago. They're starting at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of a long field goal missing at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does. And we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So
now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll come out in the pistol.
Green 39! Green 39!
Play fake here on first down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eric Rowe. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I'm going to say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in that kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer to this guy? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Six yards here to go for the offense on second down. One receiver left, two to the right.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
On second down, here's Breeze. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Nice play, baby.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
0-2.
Watch that.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. And this one is incomplete. Eric Decker was the intended receiver, and it's fourth down. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded just inside the 20. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches.
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen,
now let's
take control right away. We got the lead. Defense, didn't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Pick it up. All right, here we go. Green, 30.
The throw now on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. There go in the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack, although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't, because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle box as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that, and the ball that you throw has to get back.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Eric Rowe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. Look to the quarterback. Sometimes there's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Wide, get wide.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Now Breeze lost the football. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. And here come the Bills. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making a few mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in balance?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead. So this is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
2 yards to go here on third down.
Watch right. We got right. Push him back.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Back 99, Philly, here we go. Leopard.
Check 31.
Let's see if they can pick it up here with a foot and felt. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or crash, it's a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Set. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 4th and 4. The Bills send the punter out. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
Check, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there.
Ready.
Odd.
Sammy. Switch.
Rolling on first down is Breeze. Try to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Eric Decker, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to get the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Over there. Single receiver.
Ready. Blue 90.
To throw is Breeze. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
319.
They go play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
Single.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Green.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Shakes off the sack. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and that'll bring up second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Watch it now, Barney. Over. Green. Detroit now. Detroit. 39.
They look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning. Look at the big man rumble. Picked off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come. Those lines get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, nice move. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Bills getting set to go.
Detroit!
Watch
Detroit!
the
Gun!
Another pistol look here.
Set! Green!
On the ground they go with the running back. Stays on his feet. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big gain there for the Bills. 34 yards.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam.
Hurry up, here we go. No. Check. Patriot!
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
1-2 combination. Looks pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch.
Time to the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. It's a little bit more pressure on the big offensive line.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
No. Check. Patriot!
Check 24!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Lucky 56! Lucky 56! Detroit!
Check safety! Motion!
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run him now out of the gun. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The traffic there, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Leopard!
Check! Fresno!
Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Time for a break.
54's Mike. 54's
We'll
Mike.
come back,
Check,
see
watch
what
54, watch
transpires
54.
after this.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Tight, tight. Watch left. Tight, tight. Watch left.
Black 99!
They come out here in the
Here we go!
line.
Green 39!
The slot
Green
man in motion
39!
right.
Watch the motion.
And they'll send the
watch
slot in
motion.
motion
No.
left.
Check. Patriot! Patriot! Hot! Hot!
And they'll run it here. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Check 49. Check 49.
Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run it out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Aguayo able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice. Usually they go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Watch left. Watch left. Tight end to the left. Tight end left. Here you go. 21.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
Pull down. Alert flare. Alert flare.
Well, look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? In this case, they managed to get it done.
Check. Back.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, you got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Ready.
Ready. 3 down. Odd.
Kill.
You go tight. You got tight.
Hey, left. Safe.
Now Breeze got to have this one. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. 3 down.
All right, here we go.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
All right, D. Let's start. All right, D.
Green 39!
Check.
Green 39!
Mike 54.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Double tight, double
Over,
tight.
over. Here we go now. 319.
In motion load is Watkins. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a two-score game. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Watch the run,
All
watch
right,
the
so
run.
then instead of a two-score lead in the waning moments, that miss means they're going to need to sweat this one out after all, partner.
Nothing comes easy in this league. That could turn out to be a miss of disastrous proportions. So now they need to call on their defense one last time to bail them out. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
I'm on. Ready.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Come on, y'all, let's go. Get up, get on your feet.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. They come out 5 wide. Three of them to the right side.
11.
Watch twist.
Here go 21.
Hey, switch gears.
Kill.
Hey, alert three.
One final try here for Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes...